It's Week 11 of the 2024 season. And coming up, we'll see this team's versatile running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. This should be a good one to watch. Next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yard.
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one, and that gives them the first. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Finds a man right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 1. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they have 3rd and short. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Play action on 1st down. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
And 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now Well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Jukes his way into the clear. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
3 on the board, and now he'll send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 36. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
This gets the first and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play, and it'll give him a first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
He'll throw it yet again. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play, and it sets up first down. Here's the handoff, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The home teams and their running back about to get back to work. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Barkley's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They have it on 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. He sent a man in motion. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They motion the tight end over. They'll throw it again. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on. That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 38. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. So out now comes the punter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. The offense getting set to go. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They go play action here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And they'll have first down. Running it now out of the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. To throw it on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. They'll send him over right. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Pass play coming here. Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
13, our home team, 3.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They are throwing it again. He beams one deep right side. This is caught. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. It's picked up by the defense. At the 11th hour, Brock, somebody able to storm in and force the fumble that prevents that big play touchdown.
It's almost counterintuitive, Kate, right? You'd think players, as they get closer to the goal line, would have better ball security, but honestly, more often than not, it's the opposite. We see it get knocked out in the final moment as players extend for the goal line or anticipate the touchdown, and it takes...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Now a throw on 2nd and 2. And the catch is made for the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visitors who are out in front in the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. That's gonna be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 37. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And they're going to have a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Across midfield to the 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
All in left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense ready to take the field now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 17. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He's got it. And in. for the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Offense not going anywhere. They want two.
The offense will line up for a
He's throwing for it. And that pass is complete for two, and their lead grows further.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for two.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll throw it. For big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go to Barkley again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. Barkley's got it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. And that brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're gonna run with Barkley. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. They'll try again with Barkley. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Give them 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal. They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this, couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They've got 1st down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Cut out left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now, off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Pass play now. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a 1st down. From the red zone now. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Airing it out on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Number 3. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying the right side. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. Another carry for him. And we just saw this movie. They stop
off of me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Starting from the 5. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. First down, ball at the 36. Airing it out to start this drive. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up. Setting up a throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running left, this is Barkley. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That's what he knows he should have had. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives them the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up in the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. He'll throw it. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Punting unit out now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. Now to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. To throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Looking to throw it. Fights off the pressure. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.